countdown to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Texas Rangers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Cole Hamels will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Oh, well, that's great contact right there to start this ball game. Well, he won't get anything to show for it, but at least you go back to that dugout thinking, yeah, I am all over this guy.
Troy Tulowitzki comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
No offer on that, and 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a 1-out single.
Josh Donaldson takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. Hamels comes set, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Jose Bautista set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Very high, 2-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 63 is there to make the catch, and his side is retired. A fine start to the ball game for Cole Hamels. And now the Rangers will get... Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, you got to go the other way. That way you can string together a few hits to put up some crooked numbers in this game.
Marco Estrada gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. EK, what do you got?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
The 1-0 delivery. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Ripped on the ground to first. Taken in by Encarnacion. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. At the plate, Ian Desmond, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Number 30 takes his first shot now with a man at first following the 1-out single.
Well, this is kind of the way you draw it up. Have at least one guy on base for the middle of your order. We'll see if they can drive him in and get that early run.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Joey Gallo set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Bautista. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
If he was guessing up there, he was guessing right because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Here's Rougned Odor now.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, you can say one thing for sure. They are swinging it like they mean it. That's 3 hits already in the first inning, and this one goes for 2 bases. They're having no trouble at all seeing this guy so far.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Maybe some big game jitters here in this opening inning.
Well, I don't think anyone's immune to that. I don't care what the name on the back of your jersey is. This is not an ordinary game.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good changeup there.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But 2 here in the Rangers' half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up, 2-0 Texas. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in, held hitless in the wild card game victory.
Yeah, and they wound up not needing him in that victory, but if they plan on making any noise in these playoffs, he's going to have to be a guy they lean on.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Hamels has his sign. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Encarnacion is retired, and there's 1 away. In now, Michael Saunders. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2, here it comes. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. Andres fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. Devin Travis into the box here in the top of the 2nd, looking to keep this inning going. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Cutter, and that's a called strike two. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will... Shin-Soo Choo strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And he lays off there 1-0.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Hey. 2-0 curveball here is over for a strike.
2-1.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Bautista sprinting after it and foul. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, look at Donaldson. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, what a play. On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Here's Prince Fielder. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Trying to tempt Fielder there, but he lays off. 1-2 to him now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Able to protect the plate with two strikes, and he'll see another one. Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Catcher, number 63.
Number 63 stands in as he looks at ball one here. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Runner at first here, one man out. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a looper to left. Here comes Saunders. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Elvis Andrus will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
You know, if there's any consolation, though, he saw a lot of pitches. So it's a good at-bat. Not the result he wanted, but a good at-bat.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, and as you guys well know, mistakes tend to get magnified here in the postseason. So we'll have to see if this free 90 feet winds up leading to a run.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. And that could come back to bite you later.
Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now. And eesh, not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Ian Desmond gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Inside and low. 2-1.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is number 28 for the first time.
For Toronto, the designated hitter, number 28.
Circle change there, called strike 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hamels into the windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. So the leadoff man's retired now for Russell Martin. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Russell Martin.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Wow, a 2-0 count. And this is a room service fastball. Look where this thing is, right down the middle. I mean, he can't help but jump all over that.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. High and deep to left center field. Back on it is the left fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a two-run shot to left center. His first homer here in the series as the Blue Jays have rallied back to tie it at 2.
Normally, you hope to get a bit of movement when you throw that two-seam fastball, but you can see there, this pitch winds up straight as a string. He just unloads on it there.
The shortstop.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial all-star, a gold glover, a silver slugger award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chu has a play. 2 down. Josh Donaldson is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
In there, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2-2 now. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Odor ranging into the outfield, and that's the 3rd out. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We played 2.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Number 30 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Leading out for the Rangers, left fielder, number 30.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. Joey Gallo will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Bautista coming on. 1 out. Striding into the box, Rougned Odor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Runner goes. Hit out towards second. There is Travis. And, boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
The 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Rangers go down quickly there. Jose Bautista is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. 2-0 now. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. This looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Now to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Ready with the 1-0. Hey! Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, this curveball right here has got a lot of snap to it. You can see pretty clearly he's finishing off his pitches much, much better than earlier in the ball game and getting much better results as well.
Michael Saunders will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses, 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Hit hard towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Into the box, Devin Travis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
And when he's finding the inside corner with that curveball, oh, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
Now both runners are breaking. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Odor has it, and he is in there.
Now you see the pitching coach out for a word. And this is for no other reason than to let the guy catch his breath out there. They'll maybe give him a little pep talk and plant a positive seed in his mind.
Number 28 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 2-1.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run. But you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
Oh, that was taking a big risk. You've got to know you're trying to score against a guy that's got one of the best arms in the business, and he sets up and makes a great throw here to the plate, but that runner's just able to slide by safely.
Russell Martin now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Kevin Pillar steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
Left field and deep. Gone! It's a grand slam! So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Nowhere to put him. You can't walk him. You can't pitch around him. So he has to come in with something right here. And boy, this guy was just lying in the weeds waiting for this pitch. And this is the big salami right here.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. Troy Tulowitzki will be the first one to face him here as he'll somehow try to stop the bleeding after the grand slam knocked the previous guy out of the mix.
Yeah, that's not exactly the way you want to exit a game on the mound.
Lewis into his motion. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Looking up is the left fielder. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, they went to the bullpen to get that right-handed reliever, hoping that that would give him the right-on-right advantage. Well, guess again. He gets a pitch out over the plate, and he turns that thing right around. That was no cheapie either.
Into the windup and the pitch. Josh Donaldson stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
He couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
And it's hard to be patient sometimes when you see your teammates walking up there and having great at-bats. You want to get in on the act too, but you can't go helping a guy out.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Down the first base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count now. 3-2.
And you know, with that fella waiting on deck, if you believe in protection in the batting order, this guy is going to get something to hit right here.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Desmond going back out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. His first homer here in the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Well, these guys aren't wasting a whole lot of time up there. But they've taken an aggressive approach here early in the count, and it's paid off for them through the first few innings.
Edwin Encarnacion is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Some guys, you almost do him a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. The runner from second crosses the plate.
And everything's going right for these guys right now. This has turned into an 8-run inning, and they've just blown the doors off of this one.
Devin Travis steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
That's a ball.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Now, remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And remember here, you've got a base open at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Number 28 will dig in. Hit a sacrifice fly earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 8 runs already in this inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. And you can't let the emotion enter the equation, or it'll mess up your concentration, and things will get even worse.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
I think he saw stars in his eyes there. He was thinking grand slam on that one.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Odor is there, and it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, this side is retired. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th. Mitch Moreland will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 17, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Line drive to left. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
The batter, designated hitter, Brent.
Here you go. Let's check this out in show motion. Look at him pick up that front leg, bring it down to get set, and then bang! Right down the left field line. That's a great look there.
Here's Prince Fielder, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off for ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, and this is just one of those spots where there's not a guy around that's going to do anything with this location. Here it is, knee high on the inside corner. There was no way for him to pull the trigger on that one.
Into the box now, number 63, breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. A runner on first with 2 away. 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Russell Martin heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Oh, and he couldn't help himself there as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's back to 2-1 now.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Center fielder
Kevin Pillar stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
The fastball here is to take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2-0.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Lewis pauses. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Digging in to try it again, Troy Tulowitzki. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle to second for 1. Throw on to first will get Tulowitzki as well. It's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles quite like a double play ball to that third guy.
Josh Donaldson leans in, looking to replicate his last at-bat when he launched a solo home run.
Well, anytime you can take a fastball like that and hit it dead center, you know you're pretty much on your game. So you got to look for them to try to work him a little bit differently. Get it away from him. Get it down and in. Do something. Throw him some off-speed pitch. You don't want to throw him the same pitch he saw last time.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. We'll get a look at the speedy. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out for the Rangers. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Harris, Steve Lyons with you in the booth. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. A little low. It's 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Ian Desmond will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. Now, it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Saunders is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. We'll see the day. Sean Tollison will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. And here is Jose Bautista now. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He singled his last time up. In there, no balls and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard.
Oh,
but
the second base
where neither middle infielder can track it down.
Bit of a glitch.
It'll make its way into center field.
Here's Michael Saunders now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is what you got to do up at the plate. You've got to wait him out. If you can lay off all of the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get yourself a fastball.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Devin Travis stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt, goes to third with it, and they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout, and now there are 2 gone. On the ground to the right side, fielded by Odor. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Joey Gallo will stand. Before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Rougned Odor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses for ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Makeup call there?
Well, I don't know, but let's just say they're even.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Martin gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Odor is retired, 2 down now. Mitch Moreland stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fastball in there for a called strike. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
That misses, 1-2.
You know, maybe he had a little bit of a concern that they were going to call that one a strike, too.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Number 28 will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in thus far.
Number 28.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out, number 1.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. Now, you'll take that every time.
Russell Martin digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Desmond over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Oh, you can definitely feel and tell that it's October out there. There's a little bit of moisture in the air. Here, this ball sounded pretty good off the bat, and you wonder if it would have been a different story if it was mid-July out there.
Kevin Pillar will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This is lifted out to left. Under it is the left fielder. And the inning is over. Shin-Soo Choo will lead. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Into the seats, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Prince Fielder. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. In there, 1-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
And that was quite a battle up there. He made him throw a ton of pitches. But advantage pitcher here, as in the end, he gets him to ground into the double play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Number 63 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Perhaps exasperation would be the watchword in that first base dugout.
Yeah, and you know, it feels like it's been that way all night for him.
This is skied out to deep center field. Ranging back is Pilar, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, this at least is a way to make some kind of positive out of what's been a really difficult evening so far. I don't think this will make much of a difference in the final result, but at least it shows you that they're out there playing hard and not laying down.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far.
Nope.
Ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Drilled on the ground is short. Backhanded. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Chu is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 20.
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers.
Here comes the first pitch. Josh Donaldson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. On deck is Jose Bautista, and he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Jose Bautista would dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Towards second. Andrus on to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Ian Desmond digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Any question in your guys' minds about bringing the starter back here for the 8th inning?
I would have thought 7 innings would have been enough, but knowing this guy, he may have talked his manager into letting him stay and go out there for 1 more inning.
Boy, an Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike 1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
This is quickly becoming a situation where you'd like your guy to hit the complete game, but once you get into that 115, 120 range, you have to be concerned.
Number 30 will step in now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk so far. Sinking line drive out to right center. In there, a base hit.
Check this out on Show Track. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
Joey Gallo is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
Yeah, and he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The batter.
Rougned Odor stands in, looking to do some work against that big deficit they've got in front of them.
Oh, you got it, Matt. This is a situation where he just needs to keep that line moving. Get on, get a couple in, and hope the next guys can come through big.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch, as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
And that misses, 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
All even now, 2-2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Mitch Moreland ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. 1 run scores, and not in time as the second run scores.
All right, fielder number 17, Shin-Soo.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Cecil's ready. Here he comes on 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, a lot of time out there, you just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar moving in. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Prince Fielder steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is where you got to use that count to your advantage. You can eliminate half the strike zone and say, look, I'm only swinging if it's right where I want it.
Maybe lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge with Dallas in the background as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Tanner Shepard will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Edwin Encarnacion is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
1-0 count. Here it is. Hit down the third base line,
but a foul ball. 1-1.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. And he fights this one off to stay alive.
Set to deal on 2-2.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Here's Michael Saunders now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. The tail of the tape on that last home run, 410 feet. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
chopped foul at the plate and will do it again. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Number 63 corrals it, but the throw is not in time. Saunders reaches on the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Devin Travis gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Plenty of home runs to go around so far as you see the elevated totals there. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Number 28 steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Waiting on it, the left fielder, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Russell Martin will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Kevin Pillar stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Comes set. Now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. The run scores from second, around third, and being waved on home. And he will score as well.
Something you don't see all that often. And it's still one of the most exciting plays in all of the game as far as I'm concerned. I was thinking that he might get held up at third, but he was having none of that. He had that inside the park home run on his mind from the get-go, and sure enough, he winds up getting it all.
Keone Kela will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Up high. 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Odor gloves it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the number 63 in now.
Leading up in the number 63.
Cecil comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
First full inning of work for him here out of the bullpen. Remember, he got the final 2 outs of the last inning. He starts this inning off right by getting the swinging strikeout.
Push to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Let's watch this swing in slow motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
From the stretch, Ian Desmond stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Tap fouled at home plate. Still 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Now Desmond swings and hits a high fly ball with some carry on it to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Number 30 stands in. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there. And you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Joey Gallo strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, this one started out with some promise, but it winds up as a laugher as they cruise home with a 9-run victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching ML.